Welcome to the Infinite Field Revealed. I'm Sanav Craft, Editor-in-Chief and Publisher of the Infinite Field magazine. Today, our guest is John Gilmore, Spiritual Leader for Open Heart Spiritual Center in Memphis, Tennessee. The Infinite Field Revealed provides quick, easy tips and suggestions to help you live in the infinite field. Thank you for joining us. So, we always like to ask all of our guests at the Infinite Field the same questions every time someone comes to visit us or comes to talk with us. And so, John, you'll be the first person that we'll ask. And so my question, first question is, what is the infinite field to you?
The infinite field to me is that place in which we live that is unlimited. It is a place in the space of unlimited possibilities. Every moment we are choosing, and as we choose by our thoughts, by our actions, then we are creating, and things are unfolding. And in that space of creating and unfolding, it's in the infinite field that in each moment as I create, I have opportunity among just an unlimited number of choices to make in terms of how my life unfolds and the things that happen, the people that I attract, all of those things. So that's what it is for me.
Okay. Very good. And so how did you come to live in the infinite field?
You come to live in it by being in the present moment, because that's ultimately all that we have, and it's out of that realization of the present moment that we recognize that we're not puppets, we're not being dictated to or manipulated or anything like that, but that we actually do have the choice and the creativity to, as divine expressions, to be able to do what it is that we do in terms of creating our life. And so the way to live in it is just by being in the present moment and being consciously aware, making conscious decisions, making what I call empowered choices, meaning that we decide on those things that we wish to do, and we then move forward.
Okay, so some people might ask, is the infinite field a real place? So where is it and what is it?
I think it's as real as anything else because it's each and every person's life. It's what you're living in. It's what I'm living in. It's what even the makers of this technology that we're communicating live in. It's what we all live in, and we share that space. And I think what happens when people, ask that kind of question or want to know that, a lot of times they're operating from a mindset of, things being limited or finite. And yet, the infinite field, by the very name, implies that it's so much more. So it is the very life that each of us live and how we share that with one another in the oneness that is who we are.
What things have you experienced since living in the infinite field, or what ways have you seen that this different mindset or this different perspective has had an impact or has dramatically changed or made a difference in your own life?
Well, what happens is, I think, a lot of things that, synchronistic things that happen, that, various connections. There are, people that you meet all of a sudden that you wonder, why it was that I felt this guidance to go down the street, or something that happened to me this week at Open Heart. I was there during my office hours, was getting ready to leave, and something said, hold on, and I held on. I got a phone call, and while I was answering the phone and talking on the phone, an individual who had been trying to find us pulled up in the car and was standing outside looking at the information, had a chance to have a conversation, and found out a lot of different connections and a lot of different talents that this person is bringing. And I realized that just by that, 3-minute delay, 3 or 4 minute delay, it opened up a whole lot of other kinds of things. So there are things sometimes, too, that happen that some people would label miraculous, and I'm more and more convinced that they're just a part of the everyday life that we live in that infinite field. And when we do that, then they still, I like the joy of the surprises and things like that, but they are not miraculous in the sense that it's something that's impossible that somehow came despite that. It's just things that I come to expect and things that I come to know that are a part of this awareness.
So the infinite field opens us up to be able to experience everyday miracles.
Yes, I mean, life itself is a miracle, but then, the infinite field, being in that mindset, allows us to have such a richer experience and a deeper experience of things, because when we do that, then all kinds of possibilities open up, and it's no longer routine or mundane, that each day, each minute, that we cherish that, and we really, really recognize just how special life is and how the people that we encounter and experience, just how special and precious they are as well.